So anyone who has doubt, okay, Ansh is saying he wants to, okay. Now let us do the question. Okay, let me discuss. Question was, a lead pencil consists of cylinder of wood. So this outside is a wood portion. After that they are saying, okay, with a solid cylinder of graphite filled in the interior, the diameter of the pencil is 7 mm. So if the diameter is 7 mm, we can say the radius of R out is will be 7 upon 2 mm. Then diameter of the graphite is 1 mm. So R in is 1 by 2 mm. If the length of pencil is 14 centimeter, we have converted the length into mm. Then they are saying find the volume of wood and that of the graphite. So first we need to find the volume of wood. We can see this outer portion is the wood portion. So actually it is like a hollow cylinder that we have to find the volume of, and we all know to find the volume of a hollow cylinder, we have to find the volume of outer cylinder minus volume of inner cylinder. Let's put the values. Before putting, I have told you, first write the formulas and take common whatever you take, you can take. So pi h R out square minus R in square. Now put the values. Pi is 22 by 7, height is 140 into R square is in your case 7 by 2 minus 1 by 2. So R square is minus, class, is this correct? Is this fine? Is this correct? Anyone? Is this fine? No, Anuranjan. Bracket is not there. You said it is fine. You have to use a bracket because it is 7 by 2 square, na complete thing. You can't leave the 2 behind the denominator. So we should use brackets here. Now there are two things. You can open the squares and then solve, or you can go for that a plus b, a minus b formula. Whatever you feel easy, you can go for that. So 22 by 7 into 140 into 7 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into 7 by 2 minus 1 by 2, 22 by 7, and when you solve this you will get 8 upon 2, and here you will get 6 upon 2. While solving we get 4 over here, we get 3 over here. After that 7 20s are. Now we have to choose how to multiply it further. And while multiplying, I think we can multiply these three easily. 4 threes are 12, 12 to the 24. So 240 into 22 we have to find. What is the answer? 2 fours are 8, 2 twos are 4, 8, 12, 5, 5280 mm cube. Please confirm. Is this correct, class? Okay, so this is correct, and I think Ansh, now it is clear to you. I have just put the values and solved it. Better, as I've told you, to solve at the end. Okay, don't try solving in the starting. Solve at the end. That would be better for you. And I think after finding this, you have to find the volume of graphite, which is very simple because that is only the inner cylinder. There is no complication in that. Just write volume of graphite cylinder will be pi r in square h. I think this you can find easily. Ansh, shall I skip this one? Just you need to put the value and solve it. Okay. Then question number 8 is patient cylinder bowl height. Okay. Simple thing. Just I'm giving you the statement. What you need to do is, and that's it. After that, we will start the next topic. So question number 8. Uh, can of hemisphere. Let me see. A patient in a hospital is given soup daily in a cylindrical bowl of, so you can say this is cylindrical bowl like a glass. Okay, CSA of hemisphere. Vaishnav, you are asking because next is cone, not hemisphere. Hemisphere will come after that. CSA of hemisphere we have done is 2 pi r square. Okay, so okay, auto correct did it. Fine. A patient in a hospital is given soup daily in a cylindrical bowl of diameter 7 centimeters. So we have a cylindrical bowl. As I have told you, before writing anything, the first thing that you should do is draw a diagram. You should make it a habit whenever possible, wherever possible, draw. Okay. Now we have this diameter equal to 7. So we can say r equal to 7 upon 2 centimeter. Then they are saying if the bowl is filled with soup to a height of 4 centimeter, okay, suppose the soup is of this much height, h is equal to 4 centimeter of soup we are taking only. Then they are saying how much soup the hospital has to prepare daily to serve 250 patients. Okay, this is for one patient, I think, na class. This volume of soup is for one patient because the hospital has to serve 250 patients. So we have to find first the volume of, or the volume of soup, you can say, will be equal to pi r square h, you can find easily. After that, tell me how will you find that how much soup is required, or how much we have to find how much soup of the hospital has to prepare daily to serve. Okay, we have to find the quantity of soup to be prepared for to be prepared daily for 250 patients. That will be equal to how much? If I want to write the statement, that will be equal to n, that is number of glasses, you can say. Class, how will you find? N is given to us already, 250. 250 multiplied with volume of one soup. If you use this equation, you can find the answer easily. And I think this doesn't require solving right now. You can solve it easily. Yes, class? I hope many of you have tried this question, and I think this is easy one, not a tough one. Okay. Now let us move to the next topic, volume of a right circular cone. The next topic is volume of right circular cone. If you remember, we have done the CSA and TSA of cone. Before discussing that, we have discussed that how a cone is prepared, how a cone is made. We have a right angle triangle like this, in which this is the slant, the hypotenuse is L, this is your radius. We take it like this and we try to rotate this about the height. Then we obtain a cone like this in the shape of a tent like this. We have done this thing. This was your height, this was your radius, and this was your slant height. So we have done the CSA part, which was pi r l, and the TSA we have done as pi r l plus pi r square. Now the thing comes is how to find its volume. Again, as you remember, in the case of sphere, we have done some activity. We have tied a thread around the sphere, and after that we found that that thread was equivalent to area of four circles of same radius. Similarly, in the case of cone, we have to do an observation. What we observed is if we have a cylinder of radius r and height h, what we observed in the experiment is, if we have a cylinder of radius r and height h, and we have a cone of the same measurements, that is same radius r and same height h, what was observed? Anyone who has studied this thing, you can tell me what was observed in these two. In the experiment, they have taken a cylinder and a cone of same radius and same height, and they observed something which helped them to give the volume of cone. Very good, Vaishnav. Very good, Vaishnav. Others who have studied can tell. Ananya, good. So you have to read also before the class, the introduction part. So it was observed that if we want to fill the cylinder, obviously class, you can tell me one thing, whose volume is larger as per you? Class, please tell me whose volume is larger, volume of cylinder or volume of cone? Obviously volume of cylinder is larger because this portion is not here, which is present in the cylinder. Obviously cylinder is large, but how much it is large we have to find. How much more volume is there in the cylinder, we have to understand this thing. When we have same radius of cylinder and cone and same height we are using, what happened was, it was found that three cones of water, suppose, filled one cylinder. It was found in the experiment that if you have a cone and a cylinder of same radius and same height, you used three cones of a particular quantity, milk, whatever you want to take, is equal to filled one cylinder. So we can say that volume of one cylinder is equal to 3 into volume of one cone. Class, can we say this relation? After finding that we require three cones to fill one cylinder, we can say that thrice into volume of one cone is equivalent to volume of one cylinder. And finally, we found the formula for volume of cone as 1 upon 3 into volume of cylinder. We all know what is volume of cylinder, that is pi r square h. So 1 by 3 multiplied with pi r square h. This is the formula for volume of cone. Is it clear to everyone? Class, please confirm. Please confirm, is it clear? Okay. Now we need to do some questions based on this volume. Okay. Let me try example number 16. Okay, just note. Example number 16 I'm trying, so that you can try the questions on your own of exercise. Example number 16, Monica has a piece of canvas whose area is 551 meter square. She has a canvas, and we all know canvas may be like a rectangular chart paper, you can say, like this sum. So it is given that area of canvas is given to you as 551 meter square. She uses it to have a conical tent made. So she is trying to use this particular cloth, or if you remember that question that we have done of tarpaulin cloth to cover up a suitcase, in that also we went to a shop to purchase some particular length of a cloth. So it is similar. She has this canvas with her and she wants to use it to make a conical tent. So she wants to make a conical tent using this canvas like this. Okay. Now, okay, the conical tent's dimensions are given to you. Base radius is given as 7 meter. R is equal to 7 meter. Assuming that all stitching margins and wastage incurred while cutting amounts to approximately 1 meter square. So you can say the wastage or margins. For margins, how much extra we require? We require 1 meter square for margin. Now they are saying find the volume of the tent that can be made with it. Okay, class, tell me, if the wastage of cloth is 1 meter square, how much canvas was actually used? How much canvas was actually used to make the tent? Please tell. If we have to waste or we have to put 1 meter square in the dustbin, after all the cuttings you have gathered all the waste and you found it was 1 meter square and you put it in the dustbin because it is of no use for you now. So we can say the actual volume of this cone is 550 meter square. So you can say, hmm, so volume, or you can say canvas actually used, है ना? Canvas actually used for cone will be given by 551 meter square minus 1 meter square, which was your wastage. So 550 meter square is the actual usage of canvas for the cone. Now we have the radius. Can we find the height? Easily we can find. We can say volume of cone. Okay, sorry. Right now we can't go for the volume because we have meter square thing. Plus we have meter square over here. So we need to consider which property of cone. Please tell. We have to consider which property right now. Yes, we have to go for CSA first. Let's see. Let's take that. So we can say the CSA of cone. CSA of cone will be equal to area of canvas, because the same canvas is folded to make the cone without any, what do you say, double layer. Single layer is there only, so we can say the CSA of cone is equivalent to area of canvas. Now we all know the CSA's formula is pi RL, which is equal to area of canvas, that is 550. Now just put the values, it will give you the value of L. So before finding the value of L, you can also make it alone, or you can put over here also, no problem, into 7 into L. So it is 551. Area of actual canvas, Piyush, that was the thing that we were doing, na beta? The cone which is made is not having the margins. Margins and the cuttings which are wasted is not on your cone. So you have to take only that much canvas which you actually used. Whenever we purchase a chart paper to make a model, so whenever we take a chart paper, we have to take care that whatever extra is used is your, sir, through I will find H. Yes, through L we will find H. Okay, just know this saying 25. Piyush, are you able to understand why I've taken 550? Because CSA of cone is not 551. In this 551, 1 meter square was purchased extra for the wastage thing, for the foldings, for the other things. That was the waste. So then it should be actual area. Okay, you can say area of canvas actually used. Fine, actually used. Okay, fine. So this is the relation, and now we can do pi r is equal to 550 and just make L alone. So you will get 7 into 20. Okay, it will be 1 by 7, no? And this will be 7 by 22. 7 7 cancel, 11 2, 11 50, 25. So you got the value of L. From L you can easily find the value of H, because to find the volume of cone we require H. After finding L we can easily find H. How? We know that L square is equal to H square plus r square. Plus, don't confuse this height with hypotenuse. I know you have studied h square is equal to p square plus b square, but in that this h was hypotenuse, capital H. Capital P was symbolizing perpendicular and capital B was symbolizing base. In this case, this h is not a hypotenuse, so don't confuse with it. Okay, this is your height. In this case, your slant height acts as hypotenuse. So always take care of these symbols. L is your hypotenuse, H is your perpendicular. So we can also find cylinder volume as well. You can also find cylinder volume as well. After finding the cone, you can find the volume of cylinder which is equivalent of radius and height. Because you know it will be 3 times. We can find sheets L into B. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Little bit I'm not getting. And then the radius of cylinder. Okay. You can do. If you want to make a cylinder out of this, you can say how much more you require. You can find that. If you want to make a cylinder of same radius and same height, you can make that relation. Okay. So now find the value. L square is how much? L is 25. So put the values. 25 square is equal to h square plus, I think r is 7. So 7 square. H square will be how much? 25 square minus 7 square. Again, if you know the squares of these, it is fine. If you don't know the squares, better you go for the formula a plus b, a minus b. So 25 plus 7 will be how much? It will be 32, and 25 minus 7 will be 18. Yes, class? If you know the squares and you want to solve by that, you can do that also. If you don't know, it would be fine to go with a plus b, a minus b to make it easy. So h is equal to under root 32 into 18. Just you need to prime factorize it. 32 we all know is actually 2 power 5, and 18 is actually 2 into 3 into 3. So easily we have made the pairs. So we have 2 power 5 and 2, that is 2 power 6. How many 2's will come out? 3 2 will come out, and out of these 1 3 will come out. So 8 3s are 24 meters is the height. We have obtained the height, and now you can easily find the volume of this cone. So volume of cone will be given by pi r square h, that is 22 by 7 multiplied with r is your 7 into 7 into height is 24. One will go away like this. Again, multiplying these two would be better because 22 will help you at the end. 7 4s are 28, 7 to the 14 plus 2, 16. Now, okay, sorry, I forgot to put 1 by 3. That will make it further easy because 3 can cancel this thing. 3 8s are. Now it is easy. 7 8s are 56 multiplied with 22, 12, 11. So we have got the volume as how much? 1232 meter cube. Okay, Utkarsh, shall I unmute you for that doubt you were asking? Cylinder 1, or you got that? Yes, sir, unmute. Okay, 1 second. Mhm. Okay, Utkarsh.
Sir, I was asking, like
Hmm.
of the canvas, we have been given area. So
Hmm.
from the cone, base of the cone, we have
Hmm.
radius, so we can
Hmm.
find its area as well. circle's area. From
We
there,
can find
can we get that breadth of the canvas?
breadth of the canvas. Yes, you can get
And
after you
this
have
would be
found after you
defined.
have but
Then we can find the length.
but in this canvas nothing is given to you, na? Neither the length, neither the breadth. They have just given you the area, na? If they had given you the breadth, in that case you could have found the length.
Sir, breadth we can find from cone because their area is same 550. Then from the radius one, if we open the cone, then the base of the radius circle will be equal to breadth.
Actually, in cylinder case, we were sure of that. In this rectangular sheet, we have not made this. Na actually, and that construction thing, we have not that. Just by folding, you can't get the cone. That is a problem. If it was a cylinder, it was easy to say, but I don't think that would work over here. You can try.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Oh,
Huh?
yes, sir.
Because in the case of cylinder, we have seen this thing that once you were having this like this, you have a chart paper and you had made it a cylinder. In that, we were sure that these things are equal, this height and this thing, है ना? And this was equal to your breadth, if you remember.
Yes, sir.
This 2 pi r, this circumference was equal to 2 pi r, and this breadth was equal, and the heights were same. But in this case of cone, just by folding, you are not getting the cone. So I don't think it will work. Still, you can try if you want to. Okay,
Yes, sir.
try today and let me know. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. Okay, anyone else who has doubt in this question, you can ask. Sir, what you got? Sir, what I you got? Not getting Anuranjan. Please repeat. Anuranjan. Okay, L you are saying. Anuranjan, L, I think we have got over here only, na 25. L was 25. Over here we have found this. With the help of CSA, we have found the slant height from this thing. After getting the L, we went for this finding height using the Pythagoras theorem. Anuranjan, clear? Or shall I unmute you? Okay. Now, in 13.7, okay, time is already up. I didn't see that. Let's stop the recording now.